Hi guys, Top Pops here, and in today's video, I don't really have much going on. So let's get started. And now because I don't have much going on, I was looking in my area to see if there was any stores that I wanted to go to that I hadn't gone to in a while. And one of the ones that I found was Goodwill that I haven't been to in about a year. And then we're also going to be going to my normal EB Games because it seems like a lot of the EB Games are starting to get in some weirder figures or maybe even just some newer ones in general. So I want to go to the one that I usually go to see if they just have anything new. So I guess I'll meet you at Goodwill. Alright everybody, so we made it to Goodwill, so let's go in and fingers crossed they've got something cool today. So guys, the shelves over at Goodwill versus Value Village are a little bit different because you actually get them on top of where the clothes are, and I did notice over here our first Funko Pop of the day, which is the Blue Ranger from, of course, Power Rangers. Now guys, this is funny. Up at the front here they have a Cy Robertson bobblehead. It's not the Funko one, but it is still a Cy bobblehead. I'm not going to be getting it today, but I thought I might as well show it off. Oh, and then these are neat as well. They also have some older Scooby-Doo figures. This one here is, we've got Fred as well as Velma. Pretty interesting. Well, the only figure they had was this blue Power Ranger, but we're still going to be going over to EB Games, so maybe they'll have something better there today. Everybody, we made it to the mall. Actually, we already made it to EB Games, so let's go in. All right, everybody, so here is their section back here, and it looks like they got in some Gamora, Daughter of Thanos from What If. I already did get that one the other day, though. They have some Diamond Edition Squirrels. Actually, a lot of the ones from FunCon, so I think the only one that they're missing, actually, they might be missing two, because they're missing Stanley Hudson as well as the Blade. I think Blade is the one that they're also missing. And if you guys want to check out the back here, I was looking for the other Funko ones. That's not how it works, Tristan, but still, it is cool to see a couple of them here today. Then a little bit higher up, guys, we have Julia from Luca. Now, this is one I know you guys are going to want me to pick up, but I already ordered it online, and I'm still looking for one of these figures. I'm actually actively working on a hunt for that Luca right there, and I'm hoping I can find him soon. And then, guys, we also have Mystique here, and these two. They have the Diana Prince as well as D-Sod. I can never pronounce his name, but I think I'm going to be getting both of these today just to help complete my set, because I already got Superman, but now I'm only missing Darkseid and then these two, so I might as well grab them. Oh, and would you look there, guys, up at the top, they have one of the Pops of the Year, or at least in my opinion it is. If you guys want to check it out, this one right here is the Ellen Ripley with Power Loader. Like, seriously, this is a crazy cool figure. And then, guys, kind of looking around in this section here, that seems to be about it for the new stuff. Actually, they got him Peggy from Hamilton, and I would grab this one today, but this one just seems to be, yeah, not in the greatest condition. Oh, and I didn't even notice, guys, up here they have some of the Thanos from Earth 18138. That one is really neat with the Punisher on the front there. And then the Diva with Mech, which we did pick up the other day, so I'm not going to be getting it. But if you guys want to check it out a little bit closer up, this is the Nano Cola Diva, and I think that this one looks really nice. Alright guys, so we are now back from pop hunting. I did actually get a pop over at the Goodwill, and then I got something behind the counter over at EB Games because they were restocking, but they didn't have it out yet, and I'm really excited to show you guys. So I guess, guys, we'll start with the thing that I got over at Goodwill because it isn't crazy, but it is still cool. And it is the Blue Ranger from the Power Rangers, and this is the newer figure from the Power Rangers movie that came out a couple years ago. So it's nothing too crazy, but I do get the pops whenever I see them. Because it's just one of those things where if I were to leave it behind, I would feel kind of sad about it. So whenever I do see a pop, I pick it up, and I think the only one that I left behind was a Chrome Lightning McQueen because it was missing the wheel. I kind of wish I still got it because I feel like the time that I don't pick up the figure, it's going to be something really expensive in the future, and even though this one doesn't have a box, I mean, you never know. And I mean, for only $5, I really couldn't pass up on it. So now, real quick, let me check the Funko app to see if this thing's worth maybe anything. I'm guessing probably, let's go $8 just for fun. See here, it is worth, ooh, $10, two more than I expected. And looking at every other Blue Ranger that Funko's created, the most expensive it could have been was $22, so nothing crazy, but it's still fun to find stuff like this. All right, now we can get into the stuff that I got over at EB Games, and I'm gonna be starting with the stuff that you guys already know, and then we'll get into the other figure. And let's do this one first, and I still don't know how to pronounce this one. I believe it's Desad. That's what it looks like, but anyways, this is a really neat figure, and I am glad that I grabbed it. And overall, guys, I just think that Funko is doing a really great job with the Snyder Cut figures because it almost looks like the hood is made of fabric. Let me show you that real quick because seriously, this is neat how they did it. Like, look at that thing. It is very, very detailed. And also when you look on the side here, there's like stitching in it and stuff, and it almost looks like it has wrinkles in the figure. And I don't exactly know what his outfit is made of, but whatever it is, Funko really captured it well. Even when you're looking at the body there, you can see like the little ridges in the, I would say, fabric, kind of like running down the back there. It's really neat. And I was a little bit curious if this was flat, so is it gonna stand well? Like, I know it probably will stand up straight, but is it gonna wobble a little bit? I've had that happen with figures before, and it seems like it's not gonna wobble. Nice. I will say that is a plus when getting figures like that, because I've bought figures in the past where like the bottom of it kind of like warps up a bit and then it just wobbles the entire time. So even though it's got a big base, it still doesn't stand great, but this one seems to be perfect. And then guys, the next figure that I got from the Snyder Cut is this one right here. This is the Diana Prince. Now this one isn't as interesting, but there's only 4 characters in the main line, so I figured I might as well get her while I can before she sells out at pretty much all of my stores. Because if I can't get it at EB Games, they're probably gonna sell it at Hot Topic, so I might as well get it while I can. And I think that this one is a neat figure. It's just not the most interesting, and I'm really hoping that I can find Darkseid soon, because once I get him, we've got the entire set. And now guys that we've gone through the figures that you saw while I was at the store, let's get into the last... Did you hear that? Let me get it. Well, that's funny, guys. It looks like Hot Topic actually delivered a package today. So let's open this up at the end and finally get into that pop that you guys have been waiting for. And here it is right here. And this is definitely one going to my brother Noah, because he's a giant fan of Naruto. But they, for some reason, happen to have in this Madara 2-pack, well, I guess it's like Pop and Tea. And I was so surprised that they had one of these behind the counter. And I don't even know why I was looking back there, guys. I sometimes do because they have video games back there. But like on the back counter, they had some Pokemon cards. They also had some Amiibos, and then they had this just by itself on the side. And I saw it there for a second and I didn't really think anything of it, but when I saw it like this, I saw the Pop logo on the side and I was like, what is that? And then they showed it to me and I definitely had to grab it. And the only thing that I'm a little bit bummed about is that this is a medium t-shirt, so Noah and I cannot wear it, but I still think it's a really neat thing to have because this Pop is exclusive to this box. And also, I do have these frames that I got a long time ago at Michael's that I can put the t-shirt into if Noah wants to display it. And now, since I paid for this and I'm giving it to him as a gift, I am going to be opening it up. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Wouldn't he care? I know he doesn't, so I'm opening it. And now I won't open up the t-shirt, that way it still looks sealed, but I mean like this, it still is a nice gift box, just leave me alone. And now I'm not gonna take the t-shirt out of the bag, so that way it still looks like it's sealed, but if you guys wanna check it out, there is Madara right there, and then if you wanna see it on the top, there is more of it right there, and I think it's really neat how detailed they made this shirt, and I believe that this is the exact Pop you get. Yeah, it is, he even has a site. And now guys, if you wanna check out the Pop, here it is right here, and something that I find really interesting about this figure is that they actually had the EB Games exclusive sticker inside of the shrink wrap. So like they put the sticker on before they sent it out. I don't know why. I thought it was gonna have the GameStop sticker when I saw it, but it didn't. It actually had the EB Games one. And if you guys wanna check it out, there is the figure right there. And seriously, this thing is sick. And in case you guys are wondering what set this goes into, it is the brand new wave of Naruto figures. And I also have a couple on the way from Chalice Collectibles. Well, Noah ordered those ones, so I'm wondering how many he's missing. It might be like 3 or 4, and then he's back up to date with every single one of these figures. All right, everybody, so now that I've finally shown you this figure, we can get on to whatever this package is coming in from Hot Topic. And I honestly wasn't expecting it today, so it is kind of interesting that it just showed up randomly. And I'm trying to think of the different stuff that I ordered from Hot Topic recently. Like, there was one that I got the other day, but that just seems too quick for it to arrive. So anyways, let's just crack this thing open and find out what this figure could be. Interesting, I'm seeing a bit of a bigger sorter, so it might be that one that I ordered. I believe I ordered it on like Thursday or Friday, so just a couple days ago. But let's see, is it that one? It is! Oh, wow! Like, seriously, guys, I am surprised how fast this thing came in, especially because Hot Topic only has an American website. But anyways, let's just get into this thing. Here we go, guys. Ready? Opening up the top, sides, and are you guys ready for this? It is the My Hero Academia's Mount Lady. And now I'm actually surprised that they restocked this one. I know that my Hot Topic for, I want to say months, had this figure, but the problem was I didn't watch My Hero Academia at the time. So now that I am watching it, I do want to get as many of the older figures as I possibly can. And when they restocked this one, I knew I definitely had to grab it. And in case you guys are wondering, I have seen her a couple times in the show. Well, of course, in the first episode, she was one of the heroes to stop the crime in the city. And then there was also in the tournament arc a little bit later on, like one of the most recent episodes that I've seen, she was in the background in a couple spots. I believe she was hired security for the event, so it is definitely interesting. But if you guys want to check this one out, I mean, we gotta take it out of box. And now, guys, here she is out of the box, and I'm so glad that they made her a 6-inch Funko Pop, because I feel like if they made her a 3-inch one, it would have been cool. But her whole thing is becoming huge like this, so I think it's really neat that they did make her a 6-inch figure. And well, there you go, guys. That is the package that just randomly showed up later in the day, and I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. And please let me know in the comment section below, what is a random find that you guys have found at the stores recently? Because for me, it's gotta be this one here, when I thought that this was sold out everywhere. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, never drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a party that's a no. Just bought the Kenny, about a million options, so the stock
can I stop doing the agreement? I rock arenas, bringing the peace. I'm bumping that park in the car, pretending I got all the eyes on me. Got a bad baby and she's independent.